Today we are reviewing spring dresses from Amazon. I've got them all hanging here in random order, however I took them out of the packaging. We're gonna start at the front, try them all on, review them, compare them to what they look like in the Amazon listing, and just kind of see what we got. And we're starting with this one right here. This one is by the brand Anne Rabess. Anne Rabess's deal is to keep in fashion, stay in style. So we like that. It feels kind of stretchy. Let's just try it on. This one is 35% rayon, 60% polyester, and 5% elastane. And then in the Amazon listing, it says the closure type is pull-on, and then the fit type is skinny. So I don't know what that means. This I bought in a medium. It's kind of an A-line dress when it's got these pockets that kind of hang out a little bit like that too. The material feels like a jersey knit kind of, or it's a mix of whatever all those things were, I suppose. I'm 5'6" and this hits just below mid calf for me. So there's that. And then it has pockets. It's really soft and breezy and light. And I think that it feels very comfortable. I just don't love the fit of it on me particularly. This is a medium. I would say it fits true to size. This feels like the right size to me, and it's very soft and comfortable. The next one is by the brand Dokatu. I think this is a long sleeve dress actually. Dokatu dresses on trend, keeps on point, and takes on own life. So that's Dokatu. For those of you who've seen any other videos, you're quite familiar with Dokatu and Anne Rabess probably at this point. So here it is. It's not a stretchy material. It's just kind of like a non-stretch. It has a long sort of flouncy sleeve, and let's try it on. I think I got this one in a medium. Here is this one. It's 100% polyester. There were like a million different colors in this one, so if you don't like the red that I chose, there's lots of different options. It's fairly soft. It's a light sort of dressy material. There's no stretch to this at all, but it feels nice and soft and comfortable if you don't mind polyester. At the bottom of this sort of smocked area here, there is a tiny elastic, and it's not too bad, but I can feel it. There are no pockets in this, and here's what the back looks like. I would say it fits true to size, and again, I'm 5'6", so comes just above my knee. It is fully lined, and they use the same sort of color as the dress. Got the little elastic on the wrist. Also not really that crazy about. I think it's quite pretty. I think if you needed some sort of dress for something and you were trying not to be picky, this would be a nice dress. It feels comfortable, and I think it's really quite pretty for, I shouldn't even say that, for Dokatu. Dokatu is always pretty, right? As far as matching the Amazon listing, I think it matches pretty perfectly. This is exactly what I would expect to get if I looked at the images, which I did. I bought it, and this is what I got. So no surprises with this one. The next one we're going to try is by the brand Grace Karen. I think this is my second Grace Karen dress that I've reviewed on this channel. And I will say I did consult my 10-year-old daughter for some of the colors and patterns that I chose, just because she was sitting right next to me when I was looking at all this stuff, and I just kept asking her opinion, because if you didn't know, 10-year-olds know everything, especially about style. So she was my consultant, and I think this is one of the ones where she helped me pick the print. So here's what the dress looks like kind of as I hold it up, and let's just try it on. This one comes all the way down to my ankles. It is very soft and flowy, and I feel like this would be a nice one for a spring wedding or just anything in the summer, obviously. The straps kind of sit closer together than maybe like a normal bra strap. So I did have to put a strapless bra on with this one. This is a medium, and I would say this fits true to size. It's very comfortable. Here's what the back looks like. It does have this little smocky stuff right here, little elastic at the bottom of that. I don't love that. Or maybe if it had like a tie, like one strip of material and then it tied in the back or something to accommodate different sizes, but just again with the smock. I'm not sure how many of these have a smock in them, probably plenty of them. So I will just try not to talk about the smocking anymore, but I can't guarantee that. The material just feels like a dressy kind of dress fabric. I would say as far as matching the Amazon listing, bravo. What I ordered looks pretty much exactly like what I got. One thing that they didn't necessarily showcase in the Amazon listing is that right underneath these ties is a little opening. Oh, here comes my cat. Honey, come on in. Hey, you want to say hello? Yes, let's see. Hello, I'm coming to join this little party. I'm gonna go in your bed. You'll probably eventually end up there anyway. So yeah, so there's just like this little cutout. Oh, I see. That tightens. I didn't even realize that. Let's see what happens here. So actually, if you wanted to make that a little bit smaller, I guess you could tie this looser, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. You just scrunch it up and you just lay them down like that. This next one is by the brand Pretty Garden. I just took it out of the package and I wasn't filming. So here's what it looks like. It's got smock on the top, and then it has kind of this flouncy pleat. Well, I don't know. I guess those are sort of pleats, ruffly bottom to it. I've seen a lot of these dresses on other social media and they all look really pretty. So I thought, let's just check them out and see what they look like on kind of just like your normal person, such as myself. So let's try this one on. Okay, here is this dress. This is one of those dresses where if I was trying dresses on with my friends or my mom or my sister and they said, show me, I would say, no, I'm not ready yet. And I would rip it off and put something else on, because this is like exactly what I don't like in a dress. Can you tell? We have a tight elastic right here, which allows everything from this point to just feel poofy and not good. And then right in the middle of that is your bra strap. So you've got 3 this tight elastic bands around a small amount of body. So this is what it looks like. I just wanted to talk about it so much. I forgot to do the fabric composition. So this is a size medium. This is 70% viscose, 30% polyester, and then the lining is 100% polyester. It is lined, which is nice, and it's lined with the same color fabric as the dress. Where's the lining? Wait a minute. Where's the lining? There is no lining. What are they talking about? There is no lining. So I don't know what they're saying. This doesn't even have a lining. Maybe I got one that they missed the lining in. I would say this fits true to size. I mean, I definitely wouldn't want it any smaller. And if it was bigger, I think it would just look weird and baggy. I just don't think it's a flattering look for me. On the Amazon listing, it looks really good on her. It's very pretty. She's very, very slim and there's no bumping or anything. I think we just need to move on from this one. It's soft. The color is very pretty. And that's all. The next one is by the brand Zessica. This is a brand I have tried before. Let's see, hopefully there's no smocking in this one. Okay, there's no smocking. That's kind of a pleated look. This is a medium. It does have a little elastic band around the middle, but it's just on the back, I guess. And then in the front, it doesn't. So again, they just make them so they fit lots of different sizes, which I appreciate, but sometimes it doesn't work. This just looks like, I don't know why I picked this. Hopefully the picture on the Amazon listing looks better than this. I don't think this is gonna look very good. Let's try it on. Okay, here is this one. This one is a medium and it fits fairly large, I would say. I probably could size down to a small just because this all kind of feels a little bit oversized on the top. It is very, very comfortable. The material has kind of like a thickness to it almost, and then it has a little detail with these little flowers and kind of a stripe. Here's what the back looks like. I feel like this is the style now, kind of these Little House on the Prairie type dresses. And for me, myself, I just can't do it. I'm not a fan. The top is just fairly plain. And then it does have this one little seam that goes around here, but it's not necessarily tight. It's just, that's where the elastic is in the back. As far as matching the Amazon listing, I think it matches fairly well. Like this looks like what I ordered, and I'm guessing this was the influence of my daughter, who was also dabbling in picking out some of this. So there it is. It's my little prairie dress. And if you're liking this video and you like this style of video, I would love it if you hit the like button down below. And then if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe and come back. And let's move on to the next dress. This next one is by the brand Kinstel, which is a brand I have never tried before. Comparing this soft sort of I've never tried this brand, so I don't even know what's in here, but just the soft packaging of this one compared to maybe some of this crunchy stuff from the other brands makes it seem from the packaging like a higher quality item. So I don't know if that's true. Let's try it out. I did order this one in a medium, and let's take it out and see what it feels like. Okay, I take back everything I just said. Well, not necessarily. We'll try it on. It is smocked, but the one thing about this one is that it's gonna be interesting. It doesn't have any elastic band at the bottom. It's like the smock just slowly moves into the rest of the dress. It feels like a swimsuit. It doesn't look like it would feel like a swimsuit in the listing. And then it's a very simple construction. You have your skirt, you have your smock, you have 2 straps on the side. One, I don't even know. We're gonna have to figure this out. That's the construction. Oh, it's just straps. You just have to tie them. I was like, what? Let's try it on. All right, This is 100% thick swimsuit material, otherwise known as 100% polyester. I am not completely opposed to polyester. I know that many of you are. This just feels like really weird to me. It's not soft like some of the other polyesters. I mean, it is soft, but in a swimsuit, a non-stretch swimsuit kind of way. This is a size medium, and I would say it fits true to size. I do think the print is kind of pretty. It's sort of like splashy and just vibrant for spring or summer. It's got a smocked top to it, and I appreciate that there is no tight elastic. It just kind of flows into the rest of the dress right there. Where it does have tight elastic is right at the top. To me, this is just so uncomfortable. I hate little elastics. Hate is a strong word, and I'm using it for this. Even if you have zero body fat, I feel like this is gonna poke in just to your skin, which has a thickness to it. Here's what the back looks like. Let me know if anyone out there likes this type of elastic. Here is what the full thing looks like. As far as matching the Amazon listing, it does an okay job. Moving on to the next dress. This is by Cupshe. Have you ever tried Cupshe? Like, they do all sorts of swimsuit stuff. This one is another one where it feels like a quality bag, but we were fooled with this one. And let's just see how this looks. Oh, it's double that extra protection for this one. I don't want it to get snagged. So this one has a pretty front, and then on the back, it's kind of like a backless. Woo! This is one that I picked because I just thought it was a pretty dress, even though we got these tight elastics everywhere. If you don't want tight elastics, shop at Abercrombie. But we're not shopping at Abercrombie. We're shopping at Amazon today. All right, here is this one. This is 95% polyester, 5% spandex. It's fairly soft. There are no pockets on this one. It's kind of gathered in the front and the middle, and then it's got a tiny little cutout here. It has one like thick band that goes around, and then in the back, it does have a fairly tight elastic here, and then you get to tie this yourself. So you can decide kind of how tight you want to make that. And then the straps are adjustable here. So you can kind of adjust this one pretty well, like on top. And then of course, got that elastic that's gonna bite into you or stretch with you, or both. The length on this one just goes right down to my ankles. I think overall, it's actually a fairly pretty dress. Here's what the back looks like. The straps come up a little bit closer than maybe like your normal bra strap would too. So you got to kind of watch that if you don't want your straps showing, or maybe you have something that fits under this perfectly. As far as matching the Amazon listing, I think this does a good job of matching. From looking at the pictures of the model, this is kind of what I would expect it to look like on my body shape. So I would say truly listed on Amazon. The next one is by the brand Liliusori, which if you've been here a while, we've had a lot of things from Liliusori. So here's what it looks like. This one actually has some sleeves to it, and I thought this was kind of pretty. Even though it's got a smock, it doesn't have, well, it's got a little bit of a tight elastic there, but it doesn't feel too bad. So let's just try it on and see. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, here is this one. This is 100% polyester, and it's kind of just looking a little bit too similar to this green one. I feel like I want to redo this video and choose non-smocked dresses, and that will be the title of this video. Amazon Spring non-smocked dresses. So watch for that one, because I might actually do that. This is a medium. I would say it fits true to size. The top is smocked, and then it has this little band here that just creates an extra layer for me. So that's great. Wonder if I went like that. That feels just as bad. I like that sleeve. That is quite lovely. I do think the bottom is pretty too. Here's what it looks like up close. Here's what the back looks like. It matches the Amazon listing. What it looks like on me is what I would expect it to look like on me, having seen the images. One by Miro Kitty. Miro Kitty. Classic and comfy and fashion. I hope it's not smocked. And I'm sorry if and it is. This is a similar looking, this is just gonna be interesting. Here is the dress from Miro Kitty. This is 99.99% rayon and 0.01% something else. This is a medium. I actually think this is one of the prettier dresses that we've tried today. I mean, I think I started out okay, and they just kind of kept getting worse and worse. Well, with the exception of this one. I don't know. It's like a mix. This one has the smocked top. I mean, you'd want to steam this, but it's all smocked down to here. This is an elastic band, but it's not necessarily cutting in. I feel like it's not quite as unflattering right here as some of the other ones. Here is what the back looks like. So it's kind of smock everywhere. The material is just kind of a soft knit. There's no stretch to it or anything except up in the smock. As far as matching the Amazon listing, I think this does a good job of matching. This is what I would expect to get having seen the images. I think it's okay. That's all I'm giving this one. If you want to see the dresses that I reviewed in the Abercrombie video, I will put that link up here. And if you are just an Amazon person and you just love Amazon, I do have another video where I reviewed a whole different array of spring dresses, and I will put that video down here. So click one of these videos to watch next. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.